Alright, hello YouTube. This is a video of my left-handed side charging carbine. It's chambered in 5.56. In this video I will briefly go over the parts I used in this build, along with a quick opinion on some of them. If there's any specific parts that I don't go over well enough, go ahead and leave a comment and I will either make another video or I'd happily be willing to answer you in the comments on some more information. With that being said, we have a lot to go over here. So to begin, it's a Savage MSR Recon lower. I used a Gibbz Arms G4 upper receiver. For the stock, it's a Mission First Tactical Minimalist stock. I used a Dirty Bird 15-inch slim free float forend. I've got the Ergo Sure Grip pistol grip there. Got the PDQ ambidextrous bolt catch. I used a Brownell's ambidextrous magazine release. A CMC 3.5 pound flat blade trigger. Got the Streamlight rail mount ProTac 2 flashlight there on the top. The barrel is a Faxon 14.5-inch gunner profile. It's got a Faxon ultra low profile gas block, both mid-length gas system. All the parts I used, a lot of them are Strike Industries. I used the Link curved foregrip, chrome extended takedown and pivot pins, the Strike Industries enhanced castle nut and extended end plate, and of course the ambidextrous safety switch. For my optic, I went with the SIG Romeo 5 red dot, crystal clear, holds zero very well, turns on and off automatically in standby mode. Very happy with this optic for the price. Right there's a red piece of rubber. That is a AccuWedge by Dirty Bird. It holds pressure against that notch right there and keeps your upper and lower from rattling. Keeps it nice and firm. Here is the Stag Arms nickel boron left-handed bolt carrier group. Very happy with it. It's dirty right now. I was shooting when I filmed this. Definitely a good investment. You can see the cam pin there is different. That came with my upper receiver. How that works is you can see there's a little lever there on the inside under that gas tube. That's what actually engages the enhanced cam pin. That's what pulls the bolt carrier back and forth. It will come with your upper receiver. I went with the JP silent capture spring. This is the Gen 2. I love it. Keeps the twang out of your buffer tube while you're shooting. Keeps it nice and quiet, nice and smooth. Here I'm just showing you kind of how, I don't know how much the gun weighs. It's very lightweight. This is just an example of how easy it is to just, I'm dangling it off my pinky. It's just kind of a rough, primitive way to show you how light and ergonomic the rifle is. This is an example of the Brownell's ambidextrous mag release. Works from your left hand or your right hand. Well worth the money. This is the PDQ. You can lock it back, use it like a regular bolt catch, or you can hit it with your thumb from the other side. Very handy if you're left-handed or right-handed. Here's an example of the Strike Industries safety. Right here I'm just going through all the fire controls, giving you kind of an example of how they work. They work very smoothly, well worth the money as well. Here I'm just maneuvering the gun, not shooting, just trying to show you how it handles, give you a little bit of an example. Handles very well. It's very light, very easy to use once you get used to it. I prefer it over any other AR. Alright, now we're going to put some rounds down range. Reloads are super nice, super easy. I've hardly even trained on this yet, but the difference is phenomenal with the ambidextrous controls. Here I'm going to do a comparison. I have the Indian Creek forwarding device. That unscrews. Underneath of it is a VG6 Precision Gamma muzzle brake. I want you to pay attention to the recoil with and without the forwarding device on, just to show an example of how it performs. Keep in mind everybody's form is different, everybody's recoil control is different. But it's a noticeable recoil difference. It's pretty quick to throw that can back on. The difference in concussion on your face is definitely a huge difference as well. A little bit more recoil, but a lot more comfortability, especially if you're shooting around other people. I went with a side charger for this reason. You can charge it laying prone. You don't have to take your face off the stock. And it's cool, not a lot of people have them. You can see I'm hitting that PDQ with my thumb instead of having to either use my left index finger on a normal bolt catch or actually having to charge it. Obviously you can still charge it when you reload. I just don't. One thing I forgot to add earlier, I did pin and weld the muzzle device on. It is a 14.5-inch barrel. I did that for legal reasons. I'm very happy with the CMC trigger. I like the flat blade design. It not only looks good, it just feels right. I prefer that style trigger to begin with. You can really, the reset's about 1/8 of an inch, super fast shooter, super smooth, audible clicks. I love it. So that's pretty much it. If you guys would like to see anything on the installation, any more information in general, just let me know. I'd be happy to make separate videos on individual parts. Thank you for watching.